Hello there, this is our 7th episode of Atian the Fighter from Baldur's Gate. Today we're hoping to get to the bottom of what's happening in Nashkel Mines. Last time, we were nearly wrecked in Nashkel Mines, going through levels 2 and 3 of the mines. Now we finally made it down to level 4. We see that there's a nice alcove here. We can also see there's a few kobolds that are just hanging out. And we see a guy named Malehi, who's a half-orc cleric, and he thinks that the kobolds just let us pass, and that we were sent by a guy named Tazok to kill him. Joke's on you, dude. We nearly got killed getting down here by your brave rat dog guards. Oh, and who the hell is Tazok? Okay, let's try to fool this fool, and we'll try to sneak around him so we can look around at what's going on. Now, the instant we touch that chest to see the letters that he mentions, he's going to send his minions to attack, so we got to get ready. We're going to do some summons and get them into position. We're going to put Atian in position along with the summons. And then we're going to have the rest of the party go after Malehi. Everyone's trying to go into stealth. We can't seem to hide in the shadows. We're going to have Jahira and Khalid also get ready to go. We're going to move Emwen back to shoot at Malehi and anyone who gets into the room. We're going to have Zar look in the chest to find some scrolls, a few potions, 2 magic swords that we'll identify later. Well, right when we close the chest, we know that Malehi is going to go hostile. So we're going to cast some spells right away, hoping to interrupt whatever he casts. From this, Malehi is going to attack. He's going to bring in 4 kobolds at the entrance, 4 more kobolds on this level, and a pack of 6 skeletons ready to go. So let's tango. We already did some nice damage to Malehi. We're going to have Atian take a couple of potions, make sure that he's ready to go. Maybe we should have done that at the start of the fight, but yeah. Get ready to fight.
Nature's servant
She's out of spells, so she's just going to sling away. Atian also has a potion of speed going, so he's ready to rock. We're also going to have to do some potion management at this point, because I'm going to take some hits.
Stop touching me!
Yeah, Wand of Frost would be pretty dangerous at this point, because I think it does a solid ray that hits everything along the way. And considering we got 3 bats and my Joe in the way.
I stand ready.
I have become death. Destroyer of worlds!
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
You're doing a nice job of blocking everybody.
You have need of me?
Try to see if I can get past Malehi. I'm afraid he's going to wander all around, and the skeleton's going to be immune to the frost damage. See if I can hit him there. That's good.
I can, but
I want to keep Khalid out of the way. He only has 7 HP at the moment. And I know I'm going to need another potion soon, so
it will be
gonna
done.
Try to get away, but that's not going to happen, so might as well keep fighting and see if I can bring some healing to him.
You've a task?
She's out of spells, so look around their inventories. We do have a couple of potions there. Emwen's not going to need them at the current moment. And I think Zara also has a couple of potions, so let's go ahead and just load me up. Random short sword, not sure why that's there. I think that was Monterey's
I stand ready.
So I'll take some potions, keep on wailing.
Nature's servant awaits.
As you can see, this is not a crazy dangerous fight, but you do need to make sure you support anyone who's going to be up at the front line.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
Alright, we got go time. Go after Malehi.
Yes?
He is panicked at the current moment, so... No, he's not panicked. Okay, so he will try to yield, he'll try to surrender. If you try to let him go, then he will summon more dudes, so we want to take him out. Alright, try to get everybody in this fight.
My blade will cut you down to size.
I stand ready.
Yeah, so far he's just attacking.
Servant awaits.
Your voice.
He should have all of his spells ready to go. I'm not sure why he's not. Oh, there he is. Not sure what he's casting. Hopefully I can interrupt him.
I care not.
Okay, I didn't interrupt him, but I saved. Looks like I saved... Yeah, save versus spell 16, so I rolled well for that. There we go. Down he goes. So, we're about to gather some information, but it looks like Atian got lucky at the end. With that save against, I think it was Hold Person spell. It could have been also Rigid Thinking. It would have been really bad if we got it off, but well, he's dead, and now we can loot his stuff. We're going to see that he has a holy symbol of Sirik, which is his god. He's got 2 letters, and he's got
It is certain
couple
that
other
the
items.
death of Mullahay will relieve the fears of the terrorized folk of Nashkel. But you remain uneasy. While the half-orc may indeed have caused the evils that befell the mine, the shortage of iron is too widespread to be his doing alone. His letters confirm your suspicions, and though they give little indication as to where his cohorts are hiding, they may have links to the bandits that currently plague the Coastway.
Okay, so now we need to make a choice, right? There's a new companion down here that needs to be picked up to bring our party back up to 6. To grab him, we got to let somebody go. So we're going to let Montaron go, since he's already dead, and, well, there's no point in dragging his corpse around. From the letters that we got from...
I thank you for my freedom, friends, for I have languished in these dismal vaults too long.
So this is Zan. Zan is an elf enchanter who's rather funny, but he's also kind of pathetic in his physical stats. He's an elven enchanter, so he's prioritizing intelligence, but he's not so great with strength and constitution, which are 13 and 7 respectively. Now his dexterity and charisma are both 16, which is nice for making friends and then running away from them. Zan also comes with a magical sword that's called the Moonblade. This gives him a bonus to his AC, gives him 50% resistance to fire, and does 1d8
Yes?
plus 3 damage, making it a great weapon that only he can use. Zan, the best way to use Zan is to put opponents to sleep or use Hold Person, and then walk up and slice them up to ribbons. It's nice when it works, but the problem is getting him into melee range, especially when we're getting to a point in the game where we're having a lot of enemies use ranged weapons.
With
ease.
So Zan's happy to be free, but he doesn't much
I
hope on
not
anything.
in this.
He's probably one of the most despondent people
My blade will
that
cut
I've
you
ever
down
seen
to
in any
size.
game.
Destroyer of worlds!
And I love him for it. So there's 2 jellies up here. There's also another way out here, but it takes us to a whole new area of the map. And if you're playing the base game, it can be kind of dangerous to take that route. Make our way through up to the levels of the mine. We chat with the guard.
Stand away, citizen!
We also going to chat with Emerson, and we're going to let them know that we won the game. They'll tell us our prizes in Nashkel.
I'll thank you not to disturb my work.
So from the letters that we from the info that we gathered from the letters, it looks like we're going to have a new mission. We're going to track down, figure out what's happening with the rest of these bandits. So the first place we're going to end up going is to Beregost to try to figure out find a guy named Transit.
Stand away, citizen!
So we're going to turn in the holy symbol and also one of the letters to the mayor. Zan's going to introduce himself. Jahira's going to give some bit. So obviously this is a big deal for the town of Nashkel, but we still have to deal with the bandits who are all up and down the roads between here and Baldur's Gate.
Gorion would be proud of your
So before we can
I'll
rest,
stand ready.
we have another bounty hunter that we're going to have
Perhaps
to deal
this
with.
group needs not quite as much
This
help
time,
as I
he's
thought.
sent by our guy Tazok. We still don't
will
really
be
know
done.
who he is. So we're going to use a little bit of strategy here. I'm going to have everybody spread out to deal with any crowd control spells that he has. He's going to cast them from here. But I'm going to have Atian move around the buildings to try to see if we can get a
We're
jump
all
on him,
doomed.
right? And that way, Dragoon is going
do my
to...
best.
He may cast spells in one direction or the other. And we can move, and we can have everybody else shoot in the other direction. So at least one point, he will be distracted, and we'll go after him. So I'm going to have
Yes?
Atian move
It will be
around
done.
seldom do I find so little fault with someone. I hope it lasts.
We're gonna eventually have Rasad is gonna also join in the fight. We'll kind of ignore him
You've a
afterwards.
task?
We're gonna pick him up on another
Something
playthrough.
troubling you. I could
So
do
we're gonna
no
have
other.
Czar move
need
around.
me?
He'll probably use the
If
Wand of
none are
Frost.
better.
Nature, sir, is
And
good
everybody
as
else
done.
move in.
Is what is the point?
I am death come
And immediately, this guy Nimble
and thy passage shall be
tries to say something, but
quicker.
Zan interrupts him, being despondent as ever. And from there, we're not going to surrender. We're not surrendering to nothing. Death to actors. Bards, by the way, are pretty powerful.
Okay.
So we're going to try to end the fight before it even starts. Yeah. The good thing about the Wand of Frost is it does a lot of the damage. The bad thing about it is the Wand of Frost also completely destroys any objects
Stop touching me!
if the person is frozen. So we lost out on a
With
couple
ease,
of objects
with
we could have
ease.
sold.
Never had rats.
But
No,
c'est la vie.
sorry.
Now it's dream time.
You were startled out of sleep with a chill, though the night is warm and calm. It is though someone has walked across your grave, and for a moment you wonder if it was you. With this thought, the ground beneath you opens, and you are swept into the dark. When light returns, you do not find its presence comforting. Before you lay the empty mines of Nashkel, cleansed by your previous passage. You move through walls and floors alike, descending deeper and deeper, until a bloated figure comes into view. Mullahay, in no better shape than you left him, stands motionless before you. Held from whatever afterlife calls it, this foul apparition has been waiting for you. A dagger of bone hovers before it, ready for a willing hand to drive it deep. Had this creature breath, you were sure it would be hurling curses. It waits for the kill, a death beyond death, and knows no hope. You turn your back on the blade, and it clatters to the floor. Punishment enough shall find this creature in the land of the dead. You need not inflict any more upon him. Surprised and thankful, the visage of Mullahay hobbles forward and through you, off to whatever fate it deserves. Perhaps for safekeeping, it leaves a part of itself behind. It is a spark of hope that fills a space within you, a dagger-shaped hole you did not know was empty. There is a cry of rage from the depths, and the dagger of bone launches itself through the air, your heart its target. You awake just as it should have struck, and the cold sweat that covers you stings your eyes. A disapproving voice lingers in your ears, though it should have disappeared with the dream. You will learn.
Okay, we can now heal a second time, and it's time to head on out. We're going to replenish our supplies. We're going to waste some money identifying objects we
It
really
will be
don't
done.
need to identify. And then we'll head north to Beargost.
It will be done.
And afterwards, that's going to be all it for
Business has
today.
been poor, what with the
I aim to
iron
put out
shortage.
videos every weekday, both starter guides and playthrough videos, so please check those out. Comment on my videos to tell me how horrible my tactics are or how silly I'm being.
It will be done.
And feel free to subscribe if you like what I do. For now, take care and good luck. We're all counting on you.